Hey everyone, it's your buddy Crypto Profit back with another video, and today we're going to be taking a quick look at Tron. We see in the last 24 hours a 13.81% increase as well as a 15-cent price point on Tron. We actually see the market cap at 10.7 billion and the volume at 6 billion as well in the last 24 hours. If you guys don't know what Tron is, TronX is a cryptocurrency running on the Tron blockchain itself. Its goal is to create that decentralized internet. So we see in the last 24 hours obviously some gradual increase, not really gradual, it's a very fast increase, but in reality, looking at the chart, it is a gradual increase. We see it go all the way to that 1528, and then we saw it actually go right back down to about a 1487, and now hopefully stabilizing out at this 14 to 15 cent range. Do remember, guys, we had such a great increase. If we could stabilize at this spot instead of actually coming all the way back down, that would be exactly what we want. If we take a look at the last week, we see a lot of movement, a 21% increase in the last week. In the last month, this is where we only see that 9% increase because we did see, obviously, it actually topped out around this, 17.99 range, which is about 18 cents as the all-time high. I do think we are going to be passing that 18-cent range as an all-time high in the next couple months, so stay tuned for our price predictions at the end of the video for May, June, and 2021. If you guys haven't already subscribed to the channel, make sure to quickly subscribe to the channel, turn notifications on, and like the video if you are TRX holders, because we talk about Tron quite a lot on this channel. Going on to the next year, though, we do actually see an 841% increase in this year altogether. So I do think we are going to see some good increases in this next year coming up. So let's take a look at some of the most recent updates, or I guess information on Twitter. There's a bunch going on with Tron right now. We see soon we will welcome a new project, Tron Century Mining. Once launched, it will have its own mining pool, and users will be able to earn projects token in addition to the Tron Century Mining 5-in-1 Tron token gift pack. So there's a lot there, but basically we are seeing Tron Century Mining coming out, and that's going to be a big deal for obviously Tron as we continue to see more and more uses and really utility behind what Tron is offering. So next we have the Tron is excited to announce the upcoming launch of Tron Apollo interconnecting blockchains. So Tron's official cross-chain scaling solution enabling data and asset transfer across multiple chains with security, openness, and unlimited scalability. More coming soon. This is massive, obviously. One of the biggest things that Tron is currently working on is definitely this interconnecting blockchains Apollo mission here. It's going to be great. I think everyone understands, this is going to be a huge deal. Obviously, the idea of cross-chain scaling solutions enabling data and asset transfer across multiple chains with security, openness, and unlimited scalability is almost too good to be true. So we'll see what happens with Tron. We'll definitely stay up to date on that, so stay tuned for some more information on that. Next, we have Tron will become the first DeFi blockchain protocol to support Dogecoin. You can deposit and trade Dogecoin with USDT and earn interest on justswap.org and justlend.org. Doge on TRX swap will be supported by Poloniex. If you guys don't know, Tron actually is Poloniex. So if we take a look at Poloniex here, the legendary crypto exchange since 2014, it is ran on Tron is what I meant to say. I don't know if I said is Tron. I don't know what I said there. But yeah, it is. Poloniex is ran on, or I guess run on Tron. So let's take a look at the next one. So Poloniex has over 500 million Dogecoin. $333 million today is good enough for everyone to trade and swap Doge on Poloniex. Enjoy. And obviously, this is a big deal. If we go to Tron, the actual website itself real quickly, we do see Tron decentralize the web, and we see all these stats. Obviously, wonderful numbers here as we continue to see growth in what Tron is doing. We go down a little bit more, though. This is where you'll see Poloniex, or I guess Poloniex, a decentralized trading platform under Poloniex, formerly known as Tron's largest decentralized trading platform, TRX market, and for long ranked among top 5 in Tron's DApp ecosystem in terms of trading volume. So that's a big deal. Obviously, Poloniex, or I keep trying to say Poloniex and Poloniex at the same time, but Poloniex is a big deal. It's going to continue to have some big time players jumping in, obviously with Dogecoin really taking a spot and taking a seat in Poloniex. So next we have the Tron wallet. Next we have the Tron scan, Tron dApps. We have application scenario. We have Tron SR, TRC20 USDT, the Just Stable, as well as Just Lend. They have Just Swap, Just Link, Sun Network, and Poloniex, like I said right in the beginning. So a lot going on in the Tron ecosystem. That's why so many people are interested in Tron, because there's so much going on. There's so much utility behind Tron. There's more to it than you would ever think. And if you go down a little bit more, you can see the technical side. So they talk about the high throughput, high scalability, as well as high availability as well. So we see the Sun Network, obviously, talking about the core partners as well. Obviously, Poloniex. We've talked about Poloniex a lot now. Samsung, BitTorrent, which we talk about a lot on this channel. If you guys like BitTorrent, we do talk a bit about BitTorrent quite a bit because it's definitely one of those coins that also has a ton of utility, and it's obviously a core partner with Tron. Next, we have Swisscom blockchain as well as Opera. So a lot going on with Tron right now. I do want to say, guys, these stats are pretty amazing. If you take a look at Tron's recent stats, the total number of accounts, transaction counts, as well as the block height, just continuing to shock a lot of people. I think TRX in the market performance itself is also doing wonders here in the last 24 hours. So we do have a lot of hype surrounding Tron just recently. If you take a look at the about, you can learn more about Justin Sun himself. Obviously, a very, very well-known person in the crypto world. Obviously, making something like Tron or BitTorrent will make that happen. So a big name in the cryptoverse. So you should learn more about him. He will be known as probably one of the biggest players in crypto. Next, we have Tron. Let's take a look at the price chart itself and get you guys some price predictions for May, June, and 2021. Before I do so, guys, I do want to say I'm not a financial advisor, so always do your own research before investing, as crypto is very volatile and it can go up and down very, very quickly. As we see in the last 24 hours, we went all the way up 13.81%, and now we're kind of going back down just a little bit, and it looks like we're stabilized there for at least a 5-minute period or 10-minute period. It looks like we've stabilized right around that high 14, almost 15 cent range. So going into May, where do we think Tron will lead off or end up? Well, right now, obviously, we're seeing where it's leading off. Ending up, though, I think Tron is going to be one of those coins that pushes for this all-time high. I think it's very possible that we see an 18 to 20 cent Tron by the end of the month. 18 to 20 cents is definitely a reasonable price prediction for Tron by the end of May. I do want to say, guys, I always try to keep my price predictions very conservative, realistic, and honest as possible with you guys. So remember, I won't be doing 100x prices on everything like other YouTubers do. I try to keep it very reasonable and transparent with you guys. Realistically, 18 to 20 cents by the end of May. Going into the end of June, where do we see Tron ending up? Well, Tron actually is going to do very well in June, I believe, as well. I think, we're going to still be in the altcoin season. I think a lot of people are going to be kind of worried at this point that we will come out of it by the end of May. Trust me, guys, I think this lasts through June, July, even maybe July. I'm not sure on July yet. We are going to have to get a little bit closer, but June is looking very good still. I think Tron is going to do very, very well. I think we will continue to see Tron do well as we move forward. I think, Tron could easily push right around a 25-cent price point for the end of June. So if we can aim for about 25 cents by the end of June, where do we see 2021 ending up? Well, 2021 is going to be a big year for Tron. As we see, obviously, USDT on the TRC, network itself being utilized more than any other USDT at the moment. I do think we are going to see Tron push past about $1 is really our price target. I don't know if it will actually make it to $1. I think we'll fall a little bit short, maybe 80 to 90 cents. But $1 should be our price target for Tron holders. I think it's definitely something within range. It's just a little bit far away, and I think it's something that we could actually reach. It's also, like I said, just a little bit far away, so we'll see what happens. It's definitely a price target that's reasonable still yet, so we'll go with $1 right now. About 80 to 90 cents is where I predict Tron ending up. So thank you guys so much for tuning in. If you guys have any questions about Tron, leave them in the comments. I'll try to get to them all. Obviously, there's a lot of videos, a lot of comments, so I will try to get back to your comments. Thank you guys so much. Subscribe to the channel, turn notifications on, and like the video. I'll see you guys all in the next one.